Hello and welcome to this video. My name is David, I'm the product specialist here with Lipscomb Volvo in Canterbury, and in this video we're going to run through the ability to set up and register your Vodafone SIM card that you receive whenever you have a Volvo service. Brilliant. So first things first, where do you put your SIM card? Now it's different in every single one of our cars, so we'll start with the 60 product. Every single S, V and XC60 will have the SIM card located in the footwell. So it's actually just down, hiding in the passenger footwell here. A good flathead screwdriver or a decent set of nails will get that out, and then the SIM card holder will be hiding behind there. For everything else, it will be under the boot floor in some way, shape or form. The first one, and the easiest one, is the XC90. Lifting the boot floor up and removing the false floor will show the location for the SIM card on the bottom right hand side. All you would do, remove the SIM card and pop it back in. Now the XC40 follows a very similar idea. We're still under the boot floor, but we're now the opposite side to the XC90. So again, removing false floor out of the way and popping up the little handle just to keep it in place. The SIM card slot for the XC40 is found in the bottom left hand corner. And then saving the best till last, the S and V90 product. I'm using a V90 because it's a lot easier to get into. Remove the boot floor once more, keep the boot up, and the SIM card slot is at the very bottom by the rear seat, so you have to really get in and grab that SIM card slot. So you need to be a little bit more agile, and then that simply goes back in, and away we go. So then what we're going to do is now go through the registration and setup process of that Vodafone SIM card, which will be the same for every single car, but we'll show you a few tips and tricks how to get that all working in a nice, easy manner. Okay, so we're going to move on to the actual physical registration of the SIM card in order to activate your 100GB trial. Now, the notes are fairly comprehensive that you'll receive from your Volvo dealer, but there's one trick that they don't recommend to do which helps the process massively, and that is to connect to the internet to begin with. So that could be any internet source that you prefer, whether that's your Wi-Fi at home or a mobile hotspot, so tethering onto your mobile phone. I am using my mobile phone to do this, and I am connected to the internet, and all we are after is seeing this tiny little blue globe here, which is quite difficult from this camera angle, but it appears in the top left corner, and that blue globe is telling us that we are connected to the internet. Now the reason for that is it helps to trick the SIM card into generating an internet connection once we've set that up. All of your settings in terms of internet will be found in settings menu and communication. From there, I've connected to my phone's Wi-Fi hotspot by going into the Wi-Fi settings. Once we've done that, we then need to head into the car modem, and we're going to tick the box to turn this on and click yes. We want to convert from Wi-Fi to the car modem, and then what we're going to do is let the modem connect itself, and then we need to start the process of getting that paired. Wonderful. So I am going to be cutting the video and then restarting it to take down some of the times that it takes to load everything up. It takes about 15-20 seconds for that SIM card to have located itself. And then what we need to do is go into network. We're going to tick the data roaming box. We're going to click network operator, make sure that's ticked to automatic. And then finally we're going to head into mobile data, untick this box, and we should have 3 blank boxes. If it comes up with Vodafone in the APM one, delete it, remove it all, because what we want to type in is what you should have on the notes that are given to you, which is this code here. So we want acf.internet.uk.ott. Now the notes will then say to click confirm and then cancel to come back out. But actually, simplest way to do this is click confirm 3 times and it goes back to this page. What you can see immediately is the SIM card has been picked up, but we've dropped the globe. So all we're going to do is head back out of here, and it's a bit long-winded, but I'm going to reconnect to my phone's mobile hotspot. What that will then do is then get the internet going again, so we now have that blue globe, and then we're going to do completely the opposite. We're going to click on car modem again and turn that back on. Okay, so This will then continue to spin, and it can take up to sort of 10 minutes for this to fully connect itself. So we've had this off for a couple of minutes now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back out of here, and then we're going to go into the car Wi-Fi hotspot. Now, it will already have pre-populated something along these lines. Now, what I like to do is to put in a network name and password that you will find via your Wi-Fi page on your phone, so you would connect to it. But this is also what we're going to use for our username for the Vodafone system. So for this car, for example, I'm going to put Volvo 123 XC90. But this could be absolutely anything. It could be your surname, could be a funny name that you have. It's just going to be the network name for your car. And then password, we're going to do much the same. But has to be 10 characters long, just so you know, for this bit. Now again, I will stress this is just to connect your phone to the car's Wi-Fi. This is not the Vodafone aspect. However, it can be helpful to use whatever network name and password on here is used as your Vodafone username and password. We're then going to click the car Wi-Fi hotspot page, and then from there we're then going to grab a phone or an iPad, whatever it is that you want to do, and then we are simply going to go into the Wi-Fi menu on your phone or tablet, and we're going to connect to the internet source that we've created. So we're then going to pop in the password that we created, and then we're going to simply click connect. Now what you'll notice is in the top right corner the globe has reappeared, and we've got a slightly different internet SIM card message, and it's telling me here to then sign into the network. So we're going to click on where it says sign in, and then we're going to have more control with this aspect for the minute. This is going to be your registration of your SIM card. So we're then going to hit register, and then please bear with me because this does take a little bit of time to go through. But once we hit register, it's then going to take us to the page to start putting in our username and password. So username and password, we're going to copy the same as what we've done on the screen here. So we've put it as Volvo 123 XC90. Excuse me, just leaning the phone slightly. And then the password, again, same as what we've put into the Volvo in terms of our Wi-Fi hotspot. Just make sure it all matches up. Now it will tell you what you need in terms of a password, and then you scroll down, leave country residence the same, and leave current car configuration, and click proceed. This is then going to take us to your personal details. So once that's gone through, you're then going to put in your details. And then what it should do is then ask you for a telephone number. So I'm just going to pop my number in. So excuse me, just taking the phone away. And it's also going to ask for an email address and a street address. So I'm going to pop in here my work one. So please, again, bear with me if I take this away from the screen. And then we're just going to simply pop into here your address. So we're going to pop in ours here at Lipscombe, Canterbury. And then the town or city that resides in. And then simply hit proceed. What it will then do is it will then come up with all of your details, and it's going to send a 6-digit code. I'm just going to remove this because my number is physical on there. That 6-digit code will then come through to the relevant phone number, and you pop it into the security code box on here. So we're going to come through with a number, and we're going to click verify. From there, we're then going to scroll to the bottom. We're going to read the terms and conditions. Of course we are. We're going to go through every single aspect of that. Once they all load up, There we go. Excuse me for the wait. And then all we're going to do, once we've read through them all the way to the bottom, and then we simply accept terms and conditions, and we create the account. Now that isn't the end of it. We do still have to log in to activate the trial. So we're going to log back in, again using the same username and password that we created earlier. Just making sure you put it all in, and make sure this box here is ticked, because that box is telling you that it's going to connect this username and account to the car that you are currently in. So we're going to click login, and then again it takes about 5-10 seconds for it to then log into this system. We're going to ignore that for the second, and then once it does, you can see the blue bar at the top is trying to load up. Once that then comes through, it's then going to ask us to actually activate the trial. There we go. So we're going to click activate free trial. Again, wait a few seconds for this to catch up. And then finally click activate trial. Now this system that we're currently in is your Volvo account, Vodafone account, sorry. So this is on a website called internetinthecar.vodafone.com, and you can sign in with your details, and this gives you the ability to then see any connected cars, any current plans that are there, and also you can check up on your profile details. Now if I reload that, it's going to kick me back out, but it's now telling me that I am all connected. And there we have it. That is now registered and set up. Now what we do then have is SIM card has now found its signal, and we do still have the blue globe. The little antenna icon is your Wi-Fi hotspot, so if that's on, that's what that symbol will mean there. But this will then allow you a multitude of aspects that you can run via the internet. Things like connected safety, so Volvo cars communicating to each other to do with slippery road surfaces and hazard warning lights up ahead. We can go across to our download center and either add some applications to the vehicle, or, very handy feature, is the ability to set a home region and have that home region auto update, which it's now currently doing to keep the map systems up to date. We can then, by dragging the top of the screen down, head into our settings menu, head into navigation and traffic, and we can then turn on real-time traffic information, allow our data sharing, and this will then give us live up-to-date traffic information, which if we then load up the sat-nav, which is currently updating. There we go. This will then give us the ability to see any live traffic data. So anyone who lives in and around Canterbury will know exactly where I'm trying to find. And the chances are there's probably bound to be the odd amber and red line around the centre of Canterbury. There we go. So that's now giving me my live traffic information. You can, of course, allow the car to then generate the internet and run it as a Wi-Fi for your occupants. So if you've got little ones in the car that want to connect to their iPads, phones, things like that, you can of course run it for that reason, but there's a lot of functions that you can use it for. And there we have it. So that is the placement and registration of your Vodafone SIM card. Of course that works for 100 gigabytes data or 365 days worth of usage, at which point when you're coming for your next service we can then add another SIM card and go again. But any issues, give us a call here at Lipscombe Volvo in Canterbury and we can make sure we can help out. Thank you.